All right, folks. Daryl Curtis here. Got the bush cat pushed out. Going to do a little bush catting around the neighborhood tonight. Actually, we're going to go down to Wagner Farms down there. Got a spot where they got the name right in the field, and it's about 1,000 foot long. We're going to go down there and see if we can land there. I'm betting we can. Ride along. Alrighty, here we go. Get the bush cat pushed out and down the end of the runway, taking off toward the west. It's kind of hazy tonight, but since we got them trees cut, I've been trying to take off that way. You can see we got them opened right up here pretty good, and got to get that wood cut there too. But heading down to Wagner's, as I said, and pull a little flaps on. I'll pull them all on, what the heck, and heading off toward the tower. And you can see we got a pretty nice solar farm here. It's west of 26 and south of Old Oneida Road. But you can see Wagner's in the upper left-hand corner there, and I'm kind of approaching over the state houses here over Old Oneida Road. Gonna try to touch down on that little road that's right there in the middle. And you can see it's hazy, and the sun's in my eyes, and it's kind of hard to see. So we're letting her down in there, and I got it just about ready to touch down, and I realized that there's a 5-foot drop-off off the edge of this road. So I says, wow, we got to put some power on and go around. And when you got a landing where you just aren't comfortable with it, by all means, always go around. There's no shame in going around. You bend the airplane up because you want to try to save the landing. You don't want to do that. You just... a good pilot always errs on the side of caution. So here we are. You saw that truck in the lower right-hand corner. I want to kind of sneak in behind him, and we're going to land off to the east here. So we're kind of loitering at about 40, 45 miles an hour here, and we're going to let that truck get by us. So when he gets by us, we'll go on in behind him and make the landing. You can see the shadow on the trees there. There's that truck I was talking about. I didn't want to drop down in front of him and startle the guy. So we're letting her down in, and we got just chase your shadow to the ground and just grease her on nice and gentle. Hold the tail off the ground, protect the tail wheel from all these rocks. I told Ron, I said, you got to get these rocks picked off in here for me. I was kind of laughing, but he wasn't around over here, so taxied up on the road. You can see this little spot where I bounced on the road here. There's quite a drop off here. Watch me just drive right down off in it, and we'll take off again. Go circle around and see where Ron Wagner is tonight. Going to visit with him if he gets around there. So we hopped her in the air, and we circled out around. Over the fields here. You can see where they've got the thing for the hayride there. There's Ron on the tractor right there. Corn maze next to the big greenhouses. And so we circled around, and look at this. Wagner Farms in great big letters. Wagner Farms, Rome, New York. That's kind of neat. I always wanted to do that on the runway, just never got around to it. But anyway, I'm gonna this time, instead of crossing the road, I'm going to go ahead and just drop down on the south side of 365, so I'm not scaring anybody, any of the cars on the 4-lane there. And so we're gonna go ahead and cross the road, and then we're going to stand hard on that right rudder pedal, left aileron, and you can see me let it right down in with that forward slip. And got a nice little road right there. Maybe I could land on that if it wasn't for those posts. But in any case, going along here and over the light poles, and then we're going to make just a little gentle right-hand turn here, and just grease her right onto the field here. This is a pretty good-sized field here. I'm guessing it's 900,000 feet, but Ron wasn't around again, so figured, well, we're getting pretty good at this landing here. We might better let's take her right out and go around again and see if we can find him. If he's going to come over and visit, I'll land again. If not, we'll just head for home. But them Air Street tires on the BushCat, they handle the rough ground really well. There's just no problem with that at all. So I saw Ron with the pickup, so I said, let me go home with this landing beside the beside the 4-lane worked pretty good the last time. We're going to try it again here, and we'll just get her across the road in a little gentle right-hand turn, and just follow your shadow right to the ground. I did a little bit of pretty good speed taxi with the tail up to protect the tail wheel from all them stones. And there's Ron and Justin standing there on the road. So we taxied up and got her on the level where it wouldn't roll off of that little side hill there, and shut the airplane off. And we hopped out for a minute, visiting along, telling lies about how good looking we are and that sort of thing, and showing the boys the airplane, talking about the plans for the farm and the events for this year. So, but the sun was sinking low, so I said, time to head for home.
Clear prop.
All right, clear prop, get her fired up, mags checked, and again, you can see this ramp I hopped off of there when I landed first, going to the west there. We just bailed down off the side and throttle on, and off we go. And again, you can see how that sun is that haze in your face. It makes it hard to see even when you're not looking through the windshield. And I cleaned the windows before we left to make sure we didn't have any problem seeing, So, but the boys were standing there, so we circled around and do a high pass there. Try to hit them with the shadow. I like chasing that shadow across the ground. So here we go. You can see the shadow there. We'll put it right on them. Give them a wave before we head for home. And just over the corn maze again in a blink of the BushCat's eye. Here we are back at home, landing down over the trees, and we'll just plop around and chase our shadow down. And nice little touchdown there. Hope you enjoyed the ride to Wagner's tonight.